Welcome everybody. Today is a nice day. We got to get the tires fixed on the S580, but today we're going to talk about a little topic. We're going to drive the nice Corvette with the butterfly doors while we talk about money, how to make money, some business opportunities that you guys could take on to make, like, maybe an extra 5K a month. But let's get right to it. We got a Miri in the cut. Who's a good boy? Sit. In 5? Yeah, he's a little trained. Let me just show off this Vette a little bit though. This is a nice naturally aspirated V8. You can see the engine in the back. Corvette. It's a little dusty, but it doesn't matter. This car, I mean, you can buy this car for like $80,000. It's a very nice looking car. The doors are obviously modified on it. It is a Z51. This specific one is around $100,000. I do have the window sticker in there if you guys want to see it, but got the trunk space. This is the trunk, or the frunk rather. Got a little bit of space right there. We're gonna be driving this. I'll do a little startup for you guys. Start it up. It's pretty loud. It has that Z51 exhaust, the little exhaust modifications. Turn it on. What's the key to it? Beautiful blue interior. And you could change this to a track display. I don't really like the track display, but it's an option. So it's nice to have, I guess. But I like that display the best. So we are actually gonna make a deposit today of cash. Speaking of cash, we gotta make a deposit. This is what I made during Rolling Loud. Pretty good, pretty good week. So before we go and talk about how to actually make money through cars, how you can make money yourself with your own car or something, different types of ways, platforms that you could use. I'm in Miami, so it's pretty easy to get the cars out, but let's go ahead and deposit this cash before we go ahead and do that. There are 3 different modes in this Vette. I'm gonna put it in track mode. This kind of increases the tone of the exhaust, but we're gonna be taking it for a little drive right now just to show you guys a little bit of this car before we talk about money. Overall, this car is pretty good. It's a pretty good daily driver. It drives smooth, it shifts smooth. We'll give it a little bit of a pull right here. Let's put the windows down so you guys can hear it. I mean, guys, I don't typically like Corvettes, but this one, it sounds great. I mean, that you hear the snap on this one. It's fast. You can see how fast, barely even trying how fast it can get to 60. This is, a residential street, so I want to be a little bit careful. Gotta wait for the train, but yeah. You got the buttons to change the gears right there. Good camera. You have the camera right here that you can change. Boom, see me, and now you see the back. And then you got the detachable roof. It's not an automatic, but and look, let's show you guys the window sticker of this car real quick. As you guys can see, this car, $88,720. Now there was a markup on this car, so it did add up to around 100,000. But you have right here 2023 Corvette Stingray 3LT. Then you have, let's see, where's the Z51? Oh, right here, Z51 Performance Package. Got the performance exhaust right there, and that's why it sounds a lot better than a regular Corvette. I think every Corvette should have that sound that this one does. Just to give y'all a little background of who I am, I didn't grow up in Miami, so I came to Miami purely new to it. I didn't know what to expect, and then when I came there, it was very different. The people were different. I think that there's a lot more entrepreneurs in Miami. There's a lot more younger kids who leave their parents' house to go and live on their own. It's very different. you have the beaches, you have a lot of tourism taking place there. So but I think I adapted very quickly to it. I think that's just where I was meant to be. And I started the car rental business about 2 years ago, about 2.5 years ago in Miami. I started off by buying my own cars, trying to rent them on Turo, trying to rent them on my own with the brand that I was building up. And I took losses actually from those cars until I learned how to do business the correct way, or a much more better way, a more convenient way, right? Where I can not only help myself out but also help other people out. So the way I do it is I do consignment. I do take your car, put it on the fleet. So like this car, for example, this car is owned by an individual who let me have it for marketing purposes, to rent out, and we make each other money off the car. So that's how I'm able to provide you guys with some videos of all of these cool cars and stuff like that. Like for example, for this specific car, I do a 60% split. So if the car makes, let's say, $10,000 in a month, the owner of the car keeps $6,000 and I keep $4,000. Now this way is a good way to do business because, you know, I don't have, if I'm relying on the car rental business to keep me income, and let's say I have 10 cars on the fleet, and then let's say one of the cars crash, I'm going to be, you know, affected a lot, because since renting the cars is my only income, now I have a car that's crashed, not making me income anymore, and I'm continuously paying the car payment or insurance on it, right? Yeah, guys, I think that me being such a young age with, I had experience with another business in the past, and I kind of learned how to grow that business through Instagram, Facebook. I use that to kind of grow my business where it is today. This business is, you do a lot more word of mouth and referrals as well, because if you have people who come to Miami, they go back home and they tell their friends, yeah, I rented from this person, they're very good, go mess with them. So word of mouth and referrals, very, very powerful in this business too, especially when you already have all that clientele coming from your advertising, because, you know, it's like exponentially growing because of the word of mouth. Let's have a little fun. This car is a little fun. I mean, every car that is fun to drive always puts a smile on my face. And this lifestyle has, this business has honestly changed my life completely. It showed me that there's so many ways to like do things. Like, you know, when in real estate, it's like you could use other people's money to make a lot of money yourself. Well, in this business, you could use other people's cars to drive cars and make money. You know, so I think this business is honestly like one of the best businesses to get into if you know how to do it right and you can keep people happy. Because obviously you can't take a car from somebody and just drive their car around and not make them any money. It's just, it doesn't make sense, and it's probably gonna piss off that person. I found a way, and I'm still working on growing the business. And everyone watching this, should go and rent a car from me, because I will give you a good deal on it. Let's take a little look at it with its butterfly doors opened. Has a Stingray R right there. Looks awesome from the back. Stay hydrated. It does look a little bit more aggressive with this lip attached to it, with the little V. A lot of people say that it looks like a Lambo. I mean, what do you guys think? Because you see how it's like a V? It has that like Aventador look a little bit, except like it's a Corvette. And a lot of people say it's like a fake supercar. You know, people who are on a budget but want a supercar feeling, they get the Vette. I mean, let me know what you guys think about that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that video. And a couple ways that you could go about doing the actual car rental business yourself is, number one, you can consign it with a company like mine. Or number two, you could rent it yourself, try to get word of mouth, people, clients. Or number three, Turo. Turo is a I wouldn't recommend Turo because Turo will underpay you and you still got to do all the work. You know, I've seen Corvette C8s on Turo for like 200 a day, and that's kind of ridiculous. And that's before they take their cut. So you're realistically making probably like 160, 170 a day. So it's probably not worth it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment your opinions, what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video.